Oh, and Date Girl wanted a day in the life of Sarah. I'll have to see if I can get her in here. Sarah! She usually won't come if she's called. She's really lazy. Sarah! See how many times I have to call her. Sarah! I don't think she's gonna come. Alright, Sarah's life is even more lazy than mine. She sleeps all day. We take her on 2 walks a day. She likes to rip the mailman a new one every time he comes to the door to drop off the mail. And I feel really guilty about that because she acts like the meanest dog in the world when he does that. But I don't want to stop her because I don't want her not to alert us when people are at the door. I mean, she's a guard dog and I want her to stay like that. Sarah lives for her walks. She gets tons of attention on her walks. The whole neighborhood knows her. She basks in the glory. She's so funny because sometimes on her walk, if she wants to extend her walk, like she'll sit down, like actually just lay down in the middle of the sidewalk. But she has no sense of time of like how long she's extended her walk. So if you just like let her sit there for 5 seconds and then pull her leash, she'll jump up, run off, and she looks like she just won some big battle because she extended her walk. She likes to sleep on the couch, and she likes to roll on her back and scratch her back and do all sorts of cute things. And she really likes stealing your seat if you get up. I think she likes the warm seat, and it's so annoying because you always have to move your stuff. I mean, I guess I could kick her off the couch or whatever, but I wouldn't. Okay. So last question, and I will show you Sarah, since I can't get her in here. She's awful. She doesn't listen to me. If her dad was here, she would listen to him. Never listens to me. Okay, so Joy, or Joey, I think it's Joey. It's just spelled a little wrong, and not wrong. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said it was spelled a little wrong. I just meant spelled differently. That's so terrible. Okay, it says, you are a curvy, vivacious babe. Well, thank you. But sometimes not being a size model can be hard while in the dating and marriage departments. Amen. Have you ever had insecurities with your husband, and what does he say that makes you feel like a beautiful woman? What do you do for yourself to remind you of your fabulousness? I've always struggled with issues in my weight and being insecure, definitely. I don't like being overweight, but I feel like I'm a lot more happy with myself now, and it's not just because I got married. I mean, that's years of therapy, and I am trying to lose weight now, and I have lost weight, a lot of weight. Still pretty big though, but that's okay. But I'm doing it to be healthy, not so much to look better. I can't really tell you what Adam does to make me feel better, but he never does anything that makes me feel bad. I mean, he likes wash me, undress, and he likes to do those things, and even though I don't always feel that way. And I think it's important for women to be confident with men, because I think when we complain a lot or are very insecure about our looks and it's like an everyday thing, I think it's grating on a man. I think that that's probably more unsexy than any flaw that you might have. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't voice your insecurities, and I definitely voice my insecurities with Adam sometimes, but it's not an all the time thing. I'm not always asking for validation that I'm pretty or anything like that. Because you know when you go to the beach or the pool and you see the 2 skinniest girls you've ever seen, and they're like, oh, I'm so fat today. You know, you just want to smack them around. And you know that they're doing that just for attention. And I think sometimes that's how guys see it. What do I do to remind myself? It's just about being confident and getting out there. And I used to not do a lot of things because I didn't feel good about myself. Like, I would never order dessert in a restaurant or anything like that, because then it'd be like, oh yeah, the fat girl, she's ordering dessert. No wonder she's fat. But now I do those things because you have to live your life and you have to be happy. And as far as being fat and dating, I don't even think that guys are that shallow, but I feel like when you're insecure, you don't put yourself out there as much. So if you're not happy with yourself, you're not going to approach any guys in a bar or in a nightclub. I'll be honest, I've never approached a guy in my entire life. Probably my insecurities and a little bit of my anxiety gets in the way of that. And so I've been lucky that I met someone, and I met someone online, and it worked for me. And I strongly suggest anybody meeting anyone online. Well, not anybody, not like pedophiles or creepy guys. And of course, you want to be safe, but I really do feel like online is a great way to get to know people without any of the shallowness involved. And, you know, sometimes also, this is probably random, but I think people can grow on you and become more attractive. When Adam sent me his picture, like, 10 years ago, I think we've known each other 11 years now, I didn't think he was all that attractive. He had a really bad haircut. Like, if he had that haircut now, we may not be married. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? You decide. I wasn't all that attractive to him, but when I met him, there are times when I look at him now, and I just think, he's the most handsome guy in the world. Like, we'll just be driving down the street, and he just seems handsome to me now. And I love that. And I just think that you have to give everyone a chance, and that you want everyone to give you a chance. And just, I think this is rambling on, but don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Alright, so now let us go see what Sarah's doing. Ignore my house. It's kind of messy. We're gonna clean this weekend. Sarah, look at the camera. What you doing? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Say hi to the blogosphere. Oh, I hate that word. Say hi. Hi. All right, and there is Sarah.